Journey has reached a fever pitch. In the next few moments, we're going to not only look at that situation, but we're going to ask several key questions that I think the wrestling world would like to have answered. We'll be doing that in the next few moments. Remember just a few weeks ago that Missy Hyatt, along with Hollywood John Tatum and Jack Victory, made a very auspicious introduction to Dark Journey on the Universal Wrestling Federation television program. And then Dark Journey came back to the ring just a few weeks later, and she got a small measure of revenge. She says, Missy, that she's going to take care of you once and for all, break those nails, pull your hair, take your clothes off, and dress you if that's what it takes to embarrass and humiliate you on television.
Well, you know, talk is cheap, and so are you, Dark Journey. Hey, a lot of people have promised they were going to do things to me, and they haven't. Because, I mean, hey, look at me. I look great, and I always will.
All right, let's look at one other situation. Now, I also hear there's a lot of dissension. This is a rumor, but a lot of dissension in the camp of Hyatt and Hot Stuff International, or Hot Stuff and Hyatt International, whatever you want to call it.
Can I have a brush, please? Can you get me a brush?
What about this dissension stuff? You need a brush.
All right, well, John Tatum gets the brush.
I got a brush right here, sweetheart. There you go.
That was nice.
All right, now back to the situation.
I got one.
Oh, I need the brush.
Okay, Jim, let me dwell on this just a minute. The situation, rumors going around, there's dissension in Hot Stuff and Hot International is absolutely not true. Sting and I are UWF Tag Team Champions, and Missy says that she doesn't want us to stop until John Tatum and Rick Steiner and Sting and all of us have the belts. That means Terry Taylor's in trouble for his TV title, and the big one that she says she wanted is the Universal Wrestling Federation title, even if Terry Gordy holds it. So everything is hunky-dory, okay?
All right, so you're saying there's no dissension here whatsoever.
Hey, there's no dissension. There's no dissension. The only thing is, Mr. Eddie Gilbert, we did a favor for you. And now, I think you deserve to pay us back a favor, don't you?
I will.
You promise.
I will. I promise. I always keep my promises. You did me a favor, Missy did me a favor, and I will return the promise and the favor.
One other thing. I want you to know, all that gossip that I've been hearing, I don't care about it. This is my main squeeze, and it'll always be my main squeeze. She loves me. Do you understand? Okay.
Johnny, don't ever let that dressing room gossip bother you, because I'm Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. I've got many, many girls, and I got to have as many as I want.
Is this favor you're talking about involving Dark Journey, Eddie? Is that what we're talking about here? Are you going to get involved in a situation involving women?
I'll put it this way, Jim Ross. I don't think that Dark Journey can come near Missy Hyatt when the Iron Curtain's out in front. John Tatum, Jack Victory, Sting, and myself, and Rick Steiner.
Where is Sting and Rick Steiner?
They're in the gym. And Jim Ross, if Dark Journey doesn't think I'll slap her face off, she's got another thing coming, because you're talking about Missy Hyatt here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you hear it from the camp of...
And you, Michael Hayes, go to the back and stay there. Michael, you may have the right to be here, but if you don't go to the back and you don't stay there, you're going to be suspended without pay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ken Mantell sending Ted DiBiase and Michael Hayes back to the dressing room prior to the UWF Heavyweight Championship.
And I went back, right? I went back. I did what I was told. People say we don't do what we're told. We did what we were told, because he's the UWF champion. He doesn't need my help. He doesn't need anybody's help. And what happened? Ken Mantell did not stick to what he said. Ted DiBiase came running out there, and I am sick of this. We're going to get something done about it. Matter of fact...
Wait just a second. Let's go back in time once again and join the closing moments of the UWF Heavyweight Championship
I want
matchup.
DiBiase suspended.
There was a masked man that came to the ring.
Masked man, don't give me that masked man. It was DiBiase. You just roll the film, and we're going to get him suspended. Do you understand me? Right now. Just roll it.
ladies and gentlemen, Michael Hayes becoming more irate as the moments progressed here in our opening portion of the program, has now gone to the ring. Let's go to the ring and join Michael Hayes.
All right. I don't know if you think that our mama raised some fools, but she did. Last week, Ken Mantell comes out here, big shot, runs me off, runs DiBiase off, and says, if either one of you come back, you're suspended without pay. I kept my end of the bargain, and I didn't come back, and everybody here knows, and everybody at TV knows, because you just seen it, that Ken DiBiase came back here. I want Ken, yeah, you come here. Come here, man, let me tell you something. You signed us to a multi-million-dollar contract. You think you're gonna make rules? You're gonna stick to them, buddy, because we run this place, you understand that? Now, we want DiBiase. I want DiBiase suspended. You guys have played around with my videos, my music. This is the Universal Heavyweight Champion. You come out, made a demand. I lived up to it. Our contract states enough stuff. You paid us the money. Now I and them want DiBiase suspended. Ain't that right?
That's right. First of all, let me tell you this, Mantell. I'm getting to where I don't like you a little bit. Second of all, it was you and it was that thick-headed cowboy who signed us for $1 million. And not only that, I am the Universal Heavyweight Champion, and I'm telling you, something ought to be done.
All we want is things to be fair. Now, suspend him.
First of all, Michael Hayes and the Freebirds. Number one, yes, you're like a lot of other overpaid athletes. But I want to tell you one thing. You don't own this company. Matter of fact, if you want to know the truth about it, this company owns you. And you talk about contracts.
Yeah.
Well, I just happen to have a copy of yours with me. Number one, I told you and Ted DiBiase that if you came back, you'd be suspended without pay.
And I didn't come back.
You didn't come back, but he did. And the other man that came was a masked man, so I don't know who he is.
Oh, you knew too.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. We've had our lawyers going over this with a fine-tooth comb. And I want to tell you something. Your contract calls for TV time. If you want it, you better go back up there and sit down. You better go to the back, and you better go with him. And you better do it now.
Come on, finish him off. Get rid of Sawyer.
Sawyer outside.
Oh no, they're going for the Bam Bam Slam.
Boy, this is devastating.
The Bam Bam Slam.
If they hook it, it's devastating.
They got it. Goodbye, Gary Young. Welcome to Bad Street. The boys are back in town.
The Bam Bam Slam. Nobody else executes that maneuver.
And nobody gets up either. Oh, now Brett Sawyer, want to be a hero? Okay, boy. Be a hero. Put him up there, bud. Bam Bam Slam. Come on, bud.
Wait just a minute. On the way to the ring, Ted DiBiase and Dr. Death. The doctor's making a house call. Dr. Death and Ted DiBiase, and it's breaking loose. The capacity crowd is going crazy as Dr. Death and Ted DiBiase. Dr. Death taking care of Bam Bam Gordy. And Ted DiBiase working over Freebird Buddy Roberts. The doctor's back. The doctor is back. football tackle. The champion's on his head. DiBiase and Doc, and now Doc's on the outside. Remember, they put Dr. Death in the hospital right here. There's Michael Hayes. And now they're taking over on Michael Hayes. They're going to pile drive Gordy. Gordy and Dr. Death is fist and fire on the outside. And there's DiBiase and Hayes. What hatred between these two men. What a battle we've got here on the UWF. And now they've got Michael Hayes up. They were setting Hayes with a pile driver on the concrete. DiBiase and Williams. I mean, it's a Pier 6 brawl. The doctor's back. The Freebirds are on the run.
Yeah, all right. She'll be here any minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Ross back with you, Universal Wrestling Federation, along with Hollywood John Tatum. And
That's me.
We're getting ready to go to lunch with Missy Hyatt. We're waiting on Missy to
Missy's fixing to take us to lunch.
It's a little bit late, but, you know, fashionably so, I suppose. We're also going to take this time to try to get to the bottom and get the final answer from Hollywood John and Missy, and that's why I've invited them to spend this time. And luckily, Missy's going to buy lunch, so if she ever gets here. But
she's going to be here. It hasn't been about a minute.
While we're waiting, what is going on in this situation? You know, this guy says this, you hear this rumor and that rumor. What really is going on?
Well, Spanky, let me straighten it all out once and forever. This whole deal is a business deal between Missy and Eddie. Eddie, I never have kind of really trusted the guy, but he needs money, and that's what Missy's got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what Missy's got, and that's what I like. I'm the best professional wrestler there is. I'm the best looking man there is, and that's the two things that pleases her. You understand?
I get your drift. I think I know where you're coming from there, John.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that covers. I think that covers all the bases in that situation.
It certainly does.
And I'm looking forward to also visiting with her in just a few moments. Got a pretty good appetite, as a matter of fact. And,
You're going to need one to eat where we eat.
all right. Well, I'm looking forward
We
to
don't
it.
play.
Is that their car there?
That's it. I told you. Well, it wasn't 5, it was 2. I told you.
I'll tell you.
It's here.
Hey, Johnny.
Baby.
Hey.
How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm too late.
You went for 2 minutes. 2 minutes at the
Okay.
most. I was just explaining
so,
to
or a
Jim
couple
Ross.
hours, I don't know.
He seems to think there's a trouble
I
between
haven't done
you and
anything.
me. Tell him who he thinks this. There's something going on between you and Eddie. It's not good.
Oh, hey, listen, it's just strictly
Well,
business.
tell him who your main man is.
Oh, you
Who
are
you love.
Hollywood. You are
Kiss me,
Hollywood.
baby.
You.
Well, I guess
See?
that settles.
See?
It seems like it pretty much settles everything. John.
You and all those people are so
I think-
stupid.
Well, I'll tell
Let's go to
you.
lunch. Hey.
Boy, Missy, the TV in there is great. Hi, John. Hi, Jim. How you doing?
How you doing? Good to see
All
you.
right. Boy, the TV.
What's going on?
Oh, we had some business. No, we had some
I
business to
don't
take
do
care of.
the business part of it.
I know,
I'm
we thought
strictly
we
the wrestling
well, we
part.
thought we'd let you come along too, John.
TV is great for
Come on.
You ever watch the TV in
Yeah,
this?
a couple of times.
Yeah.
2 hours
Hey,
later.
Here you go.
No business. Hey,
you watching
it's
a movie or
this is
what?
pleasure we're in here
watching a
for.
movie.
No, come on. We thought you'd let it come on the business.
Yeah, I do want to talk some business. You get inside. I'll fix the talk business with you. Yeah, you get in
Hey
too.
guys,
Wait, let me.
this is not a lot of room. I guess they're going to have they need to have a private conversation, that's for sure, and I need to find somewhere else to go to lunch. We'll be back with more right after this.